Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the Skyver.
I'm your boy Sid, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
And today we screaming, let's talk.
What we talking about?
We talking about the morale code, not morale, scratch that. What I meant to say was we talked about the values of men and women and why they're different.
Okay. The values.
The values, what men value versus what women value.
So what men value in women, or
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Take it away, sir.
All right. Well.
I'm sorry, I should let you get a sip in.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
So we men. So let's start with us. What is something that men value in women, right? And I would say one thing that men value in women is somebody who you can talk to. Let's say communication, right? The title with communication.
Okay.
Communication is something that men value with women, because you know how they say men don't know how to communicate with a woman.
Right.
Well, most women don't know how to communicate with men either. And that's the thing. Nobody ever talks about
Nobody talks
women
about that.
communicating with men. It's always about, oh, men don't know how to talk to
We
a
don't know how
woman.
to
Men
talk
don't
to
know how
them.
to. So it's like, well, do y'all know how to communicate to us? So I think that's something valuable.
No, the flag.
You know what I'm saying? That's something that men value.
I was throwing the grunts in there.
Oh, I heard.
That's how we talk.
Yeah.
But I think validation. I think men value validation
Okay.
because
Okay.
for us to obtain a woman validates that we're somebody.
Okay. It can.
You know, like if we're young, getting a lot of women validates that we're doing something right.
Yeah.
As we get older, we want that one. If we find her, that's validation that we're doing something right. Because women turn down men on a constant basis.
Right.
So to be with one means that you're validated.
I mean, by what? I mean, what are you being validated in? I mean, like, you see what I'm saying?
That we're good enough. That we're
That you worthy?
worthy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Worthy.
Yes.
We
Absolutely.
go
That's validation.
Yes.
Absolutely. I think something that a woman values in a man is money, and I hate to say
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely.
But you know, it's just one of those things. That's
Absolutely.
something that.
If you don't have it, yeah.
Right. On one end of the spectrum, you have women who outright say it, just outright, I want money, money, money. Then on the other end of the spectrum, you have classy women, like women, you know what I'm saying? Grown women.
But it's funny. It's funny that you say that.
But I ain't even finished though.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So you have grown women who value money as well, but their way of valuing money is totally different. So like she may say, listen, I need money to get the house fixed, to raise the kids, for college fund, for your lunch for the rest of the week. So
Yeah.
money to her is totally different than money to the young
Birkin
lady,
bag.
to a Birkin bag, the red bottoms, and you know.
Okay. I was just gonna say that it's ironic when we're young enough. When we're young, we get girlfriends. They don't want us for money. They don't want us for what we could be.
Right.
They don't want us for what we might be one day.
Uh-huh.
They just want us. But then when they get grown, that whole mentality just jumps out the window. Now it's got to be about finance, success, probability,
Yes.
purpose.
Yes, I agree with that 100%. But you know, that was during our time. Nowadays, these young girls,
They want money too.
yeah, they be out there,
High school,
high school,
asking
Yep.
for money.
asking for money. Not even asking, demanding, saying, "Oh, it's a standard." Like, and these are high school girls. Like, listen, ain't nothing wrong with but come on now, y'all be doing too much in high school.
Damn,
He got to be this, like high school. Like, come on, baby
Damn.
girl.
I didn't know it was like that in high school.
Man.
Now
Yeah, they be
I didn't know the
tripping.
criteria had
High
changed
school.
in high school.
College, you know what I'm saying? These girls really be like looking for dudes who got it. And you like,
Got it.
this is college and high school. Ain't nobody got it.
Got
And the
it.
person who got it, he ain't really got it. He just got more than what everybody else got.
The person who got it in high school and college is slanging.
And that's, ironically, them be the ones they looking for too. Them be the ones they want. like, you know, y'all in college, right? Or high school. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
When he get caught, he's getting thrown out of here, right?
right. And it ain't gonna be too many of them in high school and college. And I'm talking about it anyway. Yeah.
It might be a few of them because they all addicted.
Nowadays, yes.
They all addicted to something nowadays.
I agree.
Anyway,
I agree.
Another thing men value. I want to say possession, not in like ownership, but in the sense of you're mine, you're my woman, you're my girl, you're mine. You encompass me.
Now, who do you think is more like that, men or women? Because, you know, think about it, women go ham. That's my man, that's my man. That's like, and they really mean my, like they don't want nobody talking to you at all. And we talking about the ratchet, the extreme cases, like not all women. But then you got some bros that's like that too, who go off the rails.
Yeah. I think men, even though men don't achieve women as significantly as women achieve men, I think men because they don't. The lack of. So they hold on a little tighter. Whereas women really, until they start dealing with men that make money or men of high value, they are replaceable.
That's what I was going to say.
The typical man is replaceable.
Excuse me. Yes, absolutely. Once they got a man who they deem to be like super handsome or
the best that they've
rich,
ever had, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Then they gonna.
Then they get their cat claws out.
Yeah, like super, uber, like, something else that that men value, right? And I don't want to sound cliche because all of the podcasts say this one right here, but I'll be the one to say it. Purity. It just is what it is. No man wants a woman who's been passed around, like no openly, publicly. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what she is, right? Nobody wants that. And when I say purity, I don't mean a virgin. That's not what I just simply mean. Medium to low body count. Like nobody wants somebody out there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just once again I'm speaking in general, overall, in general. Of course, there's exception to the rules. There's people who don't care about that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's some people who don't even view sex as what she said, penis, vagina. She don't look at sex as penis, vagina. She said,
"What is sex then?"
For her, sex can be anything you're doing with another person that arouses you. Anything, conversation, literally playing stickball. Like she said, anything.
But if you're conversating about sex, when that.
I mean, I disagree with it. I just thought it was interesting because I never heard that concept. But she's polyamorous. I was watching the thing where she had two husbands.
Okay, that her.
Yeah, her.
Okay.
I had no idea she's been all over TV, like network TV.
Yeah. They got their own show now.
12 books. I was like, what? Got their own show.
Yeah, they got
been on publications. They do speaking engagements, all this other stuff talking about polyamorism. I'm like, okay, that's different. But I had watched when they was on that YouTube show, Saints and Sinners. He was on woo. But anyway, well, actually, we can stay on that topic. I mean, that right there because it talks about a lot of things that they value.
Okay.
That men and women was valuing, and it's some of the things that we talking about now. You know, the financial thing because one of her husbands is a what the fuck he do? Like some type of medical something or something. I can't remember what he did.
You talking about the light skin, right?
Yeah. He had on the white shirt. Well, in this interview that I was watching, he was
with the glasses.
Yeah, both of the men was on the outside, and it was two women on the inside.
Okay.
So now she has another person who she brought in. So now it's four of them. Yeah, and but she was just talking about how anybody who come in, they got to have a certain level of education, and they have to make a certain amount of money. That's what she valued. You know what I'm saying? And the guys were saying, well, you know, she got to be able to communicate. She can't be, you know what I'm saying, like what we would probably call like ratchet or ghetto. You know what I'm saying? She can't be like that. So he was talking about what he valued. Yeah, and it's just crazy how all of them made a certain level of money, and all of them was wide open when it came sexually thinking.
How much can you value your wife if you allow her to have another man that sleeps in the same bed with her while you sleep in another room?
Right, and she's currently always looking for new people. Always, her words. Because she's always on Tinder and the other dating apps and stuff.
So where's the value in that?
I agree, but that's what she's the one who said she don't look at sex as penis vagina.
Okay, another thing men value. Another thing men value, ladies. This one you probably know this one. Men value sex,
Absolutely.
but not just any sex. It has to be good, flowing sex. Because anybody can pay somebody and have ejaculation.
Right.
And sometimes I guess the men feel less than after the fact because it was money spent for something that only took 10, 15 minutes, maybe an hour at most. But at the end of the day, sex, good flowing sex is important to a healthy relationship.
I agree.
Now,
I agree.
It doesn't have to be sex on a 24-hour, 365-day schedule.
Right.
But good flowing sexual communication is very important,
key.
needed, and it brings closeness. It brings men. That's how men show a form of intimacy. You know, that's our form of intimacy. When we're having sex and we're combining as one, that's when men feel the most intimate, and we'll communicate that way. That's how we communicate. We communicate happily and it's not aggressively through sex, but it be in a good natured communication.
Right. That's right. I agree with that. I definitely agree. This one of them lists that can go on and on and on when you're talking about the values and stuff like that. But we just wanted to touch on some of the top things. You know what I'm saying? Especially from a man's point of view.
But the most important, ladies, the things y'all value, we don't hold as important. And the things we value, obviously.
Y'all don't hold as important. And that's where the compromise come in. That's where the compromise comes in. And, you start taking into into account, this person likes such, 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 such. And then in return, they be like, okay, well, this person likes such, 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 such. And it's the compromise because two is coming one and it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you're willing to compromise, and you have to compromise on everything, but on some of the key things, So, yeah. Absolutely.
With that being said, I'm your host, Dysfunctional World.
I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk. We out of time till the next time.
Screaming, let's talk.
Peace.